Hi, I'm AJ Hamilton here with Red Carpet Report. We're at the Paley Center in Beverly Hills talking with the people who make Maron on IFC. How are you doing?
Good, good.
We're with Red Carpet Report online.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Jim Serpico, you've been doing a lot of projects recently. Have you always been a fan of stand-up? I know that you worked with Dennis Leary on No Cure for Cancer way back in '92.
Yeah.
So
I have been a fan of stand-up since pretty much the beginning of my career. I found it after I graduated college. Found the business side of it. I was a booking agent for a lot of young comics in New York City in the early '90s who started to achieve some fame around the same time, and I was booking them at colleges, and that was kind of my way into stand-up, and always loved it, and that never left me. So it's a big part of what I do every day.
I know that you worked on the Comedy Central roasts, retooling those. What are some of your favorite comics from before, and who are you seeing that are up and coming that you enjoy?
Wow, that's a great question. Some of my favorite comics, back when I was not even in the business, George Carlin was a big influence and somebody I was a big fan of. And after that, early on, some of the guys from SNL that I was lucky enough to work with Adam Sandler very early on, and he turned me on to some of the guys that he was friends with. And then obviously Dennis Leary has been a big influence, and we've been partners since 1994. There's a lot of great comics from Boston that I love. Adam Ferrara is a good friend and a great stand-up comic. In terms of young people, it's a tricky question because we also manage people, but
so all those people.
Yeah, of course, our entire client roster. But there are a lot of young guys. Somebody we don't manage that we really like is Chris DiStefano. I think he's about to do Letterman. Nate Bargatze is a great stand-up comic that pretty young guy that we're big fans of.
Well, and obviously you're a fan of Marc. Well, how did Apostle get a hold of Marc Maron's show? How did you get involved?
I was working at home, listening to WTF as a fan, and it was after the Judd Apatow episodes, I decided to just pick up the phone and call Marc's manager and try to get a meeting with Marc to talk about developing a television show. And we ultimately met out here in Los Angeles and talked it over. Yeah.
Nice. Now I know many fans might not know this, but you had a very small role in Rescue Me as Polata, yes. Are you planning on making any appearance in Maron?
Come on. There's no plan at the present time.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it, but and I have to tell you that I was awful at Polata in Rescue Me.
Not at all.
I don't know if it was nerves or what. I had like 2 lines and I could not remember them.
Well, you did a wonderful job in it, and you've created an amazing thing with Marc and everybody who's on board in this. And do you have anything else to say about this show? Are we thinking about a second season, or I mean, is that?
Yeah, we're all incredibly proud of the show. We think it's unique. It rides the line from drama to comedy, and we feel pretty bullish that we're going to get a second season. Yeah.
Well, it's the first 7 episodes that I've seen have been fantastic and heartfelt and wonderful, and I think that you guys have really encapsulated WTF into an on-screen show, and I think you're on the right path for that.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. We appreciate that, and we hope to be back to do some more.
Thank you.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like, and if you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe. If you need me, I'll be in my garage interviewing my cats. Thank you. Boomer! Boomer!